everyone, welcome back to Multi Skills Digital Platform. This is the last part of the advanced login system using jQuery PHP with Ajax tutorial. Now, on this part, we are going to write the script for that we handle our login form. Now, first of all, you have to write the script that will handle the login click event function of the button. Um, as usual, we are going to collect the user's input and store it inside a variable which we use to validate the form later. Now on this tutorial, we're also going to handle going to write the code for the member.php file, which will create a section. After creating the section, it will redirect the person to the member page as the member dashboard if the login is successful, as if the person's password is correct. So what we're just doing here is just a form validation, checking if any of the input field is empty. So yeah, once again, if any input field is empty, it's going to um, output an error message telling you that the input field is empty. After that, it's going to focus back on the email input field for you to type in your email address. Doing a little copy and paste here. And this is the validation for the password. Now we have to write our adjust function that will handle the data on the client side. The first method is the URL. That's where he's going to send the data to. And the second one is the method that is going to use to send the data, which is the post method. Now let us output the email. Sorry, the data that we are going to send to the server, which is the email and the password. On the password. After that, let's write our before method function, which is going to display a little GIF image, something like loading before sending the data to the server side. We are just using the img tag, img HTML tag to get the image from our computer. And the image is in the img folder inside my PC. And the name of the GIF is loader, then which includes the extension name chief. Then I set the attribute, the width attribute to 100 pixel. Now let's write our success method function. Now this success data function, we get the response from the server side. Then output to the user. Now we set a timer before sending the data to the server side for processing, so that it will allow the GIF image to look as if it's loading before sending the data. The GIF image is going to load up for about 2 seconds before sending it. Now let's go to the our log.php page. Here we are going to write a script, PHP script, that will check if the email matches with the one in the if the email and password matches with the one in the database. First, we have to get the variables. Sorry, the data from the client side, which is we use the post method. Here we get the email and the password of the user, which the agents sent to the server side. Now you're writing the script for the server side. Now you're writing the script now to check if the email that the user inputted exists in the database, which we use the select email password. That's the column that you want to select. Then from the users table, we are the email is equals to the email that you are going to type, and the password is equal to the password we are going to type. Here it is going to collect all the email and the password that matches with the one that is going to that is on the database, that is using your form that you are filling while logging in to filter the database. That's selecting all the records that match with the email and password that you have to type in. And after that, I'll use the num rows function to count the number of rows. This num rows, why I'm using the num rows is to check if this image truly exists in the database, which if it exists, it's supposed to be 1. It cannot be more than 1. Then if it doesn't exist, it should be 0, which means the email and the password that the person input was not found in the database. Now here we're going to use the while loop to fetch the email. Now you're trying to use the fetch object method to get the email from the user table. That's the email that matches with the one that the user typed in while logging in. Then we assign it to the section. Yeah, what we're trying to do is just to create a section email. And after that, if the record is found in the database, you should log in the person. Now before logging in, you have to output to the person or display to the person that the login went successful before redirecting the person to the member page. the member dashboard. Now here I'm going to use a JavaScript method, which is window.location.replace, to redirect the person to the member dashboard. If no record is found in the database, if the user record is not found based on the email that the person typed, based on the email and the password that the person typed, you should output an error message telling the person that the email does not exist, or the person have an invalid login details. Now this is our header file. As you can see, this is the section which is going to check if the person really logged in. If the person logged in, you should change the uh, navbar link, which happens to be register and login before. As if the session is not set, register and login should appear on the navbar. But if the session is set, then you should replace the register and login with dashboard and logout. So that's just the logic here. First, it will check if the user or the session is already set. Then, if the section is set, you should replace the register and the login nav bar link with the dashboard and logout link. Now, on the member page, yeah, we will start our section. As where we initiated our section, then from the section it will fetch all the data on the database that correspond with the rows and correspond with the email and the password the person typed in initially. Then paste the details that we needed on the now. Here we are going to you just set the session. If session is not set, it's going to redirect you back to the index page. That's if the person is not, so that no one can access the membership the member dashboard without typing his or her password and the email. That's if you try to access the member.php page directly through the URL, it's going to redirect you back to the index page because no session is set. It will only log in when you follow the right process, which is typing your email and your password. Now this is all I got for this advanced login system. If you really enjoyed this video, your like and your comment and your subscription. really help a lot. And you can also share my video and also follow me on my blog to download the source code and practice with it. Thanks again for watching. So continue visiting my channel to learn with me. Stay tuned for more videos that are to come. Like I said, you can also suggest a video that we are going to make for you. We gladly reply you with such videos. And lest I forget, this is the logout page, which includes it to start the section, then destroy the section, then redirect the user back to the index page. And the login link is going to change back to register and login after a successful logout. Thanks for watching. Bye.